Hi, Cody from HT Florida. Today's video is going to be a review on the 48 and the 1200 iron. This was actually a guest request video. Josh is going to put a link above to show the things that are similar. We're going to start up front as we normally do with the differences. Big key difference in the 48 is the beefy 49 millimeter front end and also the 16-inch front wheel and tire. One thing you'll notice is it just looks like a little steamroller, and that compares to the 39 millimeter front forks on the Iron 1200 and then the 19-inch front wheel. And we're actually going to take a moment to show you a little visual difference. So this is actually the fork seal for the 49 millimeter front forks, and this is the 39 millimeter fork seal for the Iron 1200. So you can notice a pretty big difference. What this is going to do for you, the 49 millimeter fork is going to be a little more rigid. I would say overall both bikes handle really well, stop really well. These 49 millimeter forks, just a little history on them, they actually debuted back in 2001 with the V-Rod. 39 millimeter forks have been around since the 70s, so both great. So as far as sitting position on the 48, handlebars are down, forward controls. This is going to be a little more hot rod feel than the Iron 1200. The 48 actually does sit a half-inch taller than the Iron 1200 does. Both of them run the same size hand adjust rear shocks. Moving over to the Iron 1200, what I would tell you about the Iron 1200 is that this bike's going to be a little more versatile, meaning that it's going to fit more people better than the 48 does. This is going to be probably a little bit more comfortable. You can move your hands up and back. Either bike's going to be very great to ride, but I would say this one's going to be a little bit more for everybody. Iron 1200 does have the 3.3 gallon tank, and as you can see over on the 48, it's running the 2.2 gallon tank. So what that's going to mean is approximately 40 additional miles of range on the Iron versus the 48. And on the 48, what that means is that you're probably hitting the low fuel light around 60 to 65 miles. So very serviceable for in-town riding. As far as engines, both 1200s, the 48 does have polished rocker boxes, and then we've got wrinkle black on the Iron. The 48 runs a polished derby cover, and the Iron runs a wrinkle black derby cover. Other than that, pretty similar. Great bikes all the way around. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.